Sourcefed! How you doing? Been a while, hasn't it? The last time I did a review for the Sourcefed Movie Club was The Fifth Element, and enjoyed it. That I wanted to do more, but life's been busy. But I have been paying attention to the Sourcefed Movie Club, and when I heard the words Time Bandits, holy shit, I just had to jump on that. Time Bandits, holy Time Bandits, yes! You know, love it when you guys pick good movies, really. Dumb and Dumber, wasn't as enthusiastic. No, not doing a review. Time Bandits, oh yeah, I could not jump on this fast enough. Cause thank you for taking, I think this is the first time you've chosen a Terry Gilliam movie. And Terry Gilliam, one of my favorite directors. So, glad to see that. Hell, I mean, feel free to do more Terry Gilliam movies in future Sourcefed movie clubs, seriously. Hell, some of my favorites, 12 Monkeys, which you know is awesome. The Fisher King, one of my favorites, which you know is awesome. And The Adventures of Baron Munchausen. Another great film by Terry Gilliam. Terry Gilliam truly has a unique style to how he frames shots, how he takes things out of this world and gets you right into the nitty gritty of it. He does that a lot. He can make the unreal look painfully real. He does a brilliant job with that, with his camera work, with his choice of shot, with his casting. And here in Time Bandits, it certainly is more evidence of that fact. The fact that he casts Sean Connery as Agamemnon and casts John Cleese as Robin Hood. There's just too much fun to be had. And then has a cast of dwarves running around with a kid with a map of the universe. Who thinks of this? Terry Gilliam, that's who. And hell, it'd be interesting to do another comparison if you compared this to another adventure with dwarves, The Hobbit. It'd be interesting to do a comparative analysis between The Hobbit and Time Bandits. But Time Bandits itself is very similar to The Hobbit in that it's a children's story. Tolkien wrote The Hobbit as a children's story, and Time Bandits is very much like a child's fantasy. It's a child's adventure through cosmos. It's a child's adventure to take on the ultimate evil, to go from one end of the universe to the next, to have the ultimate, to steal that map of the universe. And yeah, it's one of my favorite shots in the film is when they're running from the Supreme Being, and like the hallway gets super long, and it's chasing him down. That's just a beautiful shot right there. I mentioned great casting. The chemistry between the Time Bandits was very well done. Like how they get along and don't get along, how they eventually figure out how to work together. And if I had to pick a favorite moment, it's easily my favorite moment in this movie is when at the end they just finished fighting evil, and the Supreme Being shows up and tells them, "Go on, pick up all that stuff. That's concentrated evil. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up." And then, one of the Time Bandits, had a big stone on top of him. So, they're mourning for him. The one says, "Oh," and the Supreme Being, "What are you doing?" Supreme Being's, what are you doing over there? "Well, he's dead, sir." "Dead? There's no reason to be laying down on the job." Boom! Brings him back to life, raises the stone up, lets him get up. It's like, wow, what a god. What a god to work for. What a boss, And then he hires them back at reduced pay, and I love the idea of that. That's how God operates, or the Supreme Being operates. In his mind, being dead is no excuse for laying down on the job. Makes me wonder if Phil DeFranco is anything like that. Anyway, you let us know. Anyway, like I said, see this movie if you have any enthusiasm for the filmic arts, really, because Terry Gilliam is a unique and brilliant director that you have to really take his style in. You have to experience his style and to learn from it. He is worth learning from if you're a film student. And I can't say it enough also in terms of his other movies too. 12 Monkeys, The Fisher King, Baron von Munchausen. Seriously, feel free to do more Sourcefed movie clubs about those. They're all winners as far as I'm concerned. I would easily give this movie a 9 out of 10. You know, uh, it stands alone as, you know, not so much a sci-fi movie, but a fantasy movie. You know, really a kid's movie, a child's adventure. In the same aspect that, like, at the end, you don't know if it was a dream or not. You know, you wonder if the whole thing was a dream as they rush out of the burning house at the end. But then they open up the microwave, and there's that smoking thing. And it's another wonderful moment in the film of, no, Mom, Dad, don't touch it. It's evil. And they're like, what? Fuck you. You know, they just have that look on their face of, you're a kid. Fuck you. Then they touch it, and then boom, they both blow up. Two stupid parents killed by evil. Yeah, that's a happy ending. Yeah. I'll chalk that up as a happy ending. That's a good one. Yeah. So, yeah, really, suppose I can't say enough about Terry Gilliam's style. I do like his style. Not that I've seen all of his movies. Not that I can tell you every single one of his movies is a winner. You know, I did hear though that this movie, Time Bandits, is like part of an unconscious trilogy. Like Time Bandits, like represents childhood. It's part 1 of the trilogy, and then Brazil, which I have not seen, is part 2 of the trilogy. It represents middle age, and I think that's one of his weirder films. And then The Adventures of Baron Munchausen is a movie about getting old. Really, if you see that movie, it's about getting old and about like rejuvenating oneself. About what will you be remembered as? You know, the stories you tell when you're old. You know. But Time Bandits, just, you know, one of the greats. And really, it's hard to put it in a genre of if it's fantasy or sci-fi. It's Time Bandits, okay? It's a Terry Gilliam movie. Really, that also speaks to Terry Gilliam's uniqueness and brilliance in that no other movies just aren't like a Terry Gilliam movie, really. You know, you have to see his movies to like know what it's about. Like even 12 Monkeys. You could say 12 Monkeys is a science fiction movie, yeah. You could say that. But it doesn't fully encapsulate how much else is going on in 12 Monkeys. About madness, about psychology, about the future, about, you know... And yeah, it's sci-fi, yeah, it's time travel, but it's so much more than that, alright? And that's a lot of what you get out of Terry Gilliam's movies. You get so much more than just... the premise, just the genre. You get colorful characters, great casting, you know, you get beautiful shots from one shot after the next, and you get something truly original and unique. So, thank you, Sourcefed, for picking Time Bandits. Look forward to you picking other Terry Gilliam movies, seriously. And, yeah, that's my recommendation, is 12 Monkeys, The Fisher King, and The Adventures of Baron Munchausen. Feel free to do Sourcefed movie clubs about those. Hell yeah. But that's all I have to say for this one. Thanks for making me part of your show. This is the Legendary Goatee. You have a nice day.